I'm feeling myself. Ain't no chance I'm coming down, no. Got a soul view to myself, yeah. Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. It's my vocation. Now I got rollies all in rotation. Hop on a jet just to take a vacation. Remember the moments was trapped in the basement. Now the hard work is all taking me places. Water all bad like we trapped in the matrix. Bet on myself and go ball out in Vegas. Living a life like I'm rich and I'm famous. Don't see the grind that I know that it came with. I ain't make it this far for myself. I had to prove to everybody else. I had to set them straight. I had to boss. I had to renovate. I know they hate when you elevate. The stacking up losses, I'm handing them out. Yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment. I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly. I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate. Yeah. They hate when you elevate. Elevate, elevate.
They hate when you elevate. Burn Live, y'all marijuana keeping y'all connected. Hashtagging these red eyes, changing the viewers eye red, keeping underage smoking off social media, killing myself for your entertainment. Sitting here with friends and family, starting a cannabisation. Welcome to another live show, everybody. Welcome. Hope you hear me good. Matter of fact, I can't even hear myself. Let me make sure that we can hear me good. Let me make sure. Hello. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, now I know y'all can hear me very good. Like I said, welcome to another Burn Live show. Man, we had the NCAA tournament go down. It was a very exciting moment. A lot of excitement happened. Controversy after the game. Suge Night leaves P Diddy a message for an advice. What was his advice? Do you think we should honor his advice? RFK on CNN declares that Joe Biden is killing our democracy. We're going to go over that and discuss to see was that interesting. Was that a validation of what he said? Should we be scared? Should we be looking into what he said? We're going to be discussing. There's a lot of good things have actually taken place and went down, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? How you doing? How are you? Welcome. Shout out to Rumble, Facebook, and YouTube for joining me, everybody. It's going to be an interesting show. Now, look, y'all got to give me a second, man, because that ring ain't supposed to be there. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Also, before I get the ring out the way, get your blunts, get your joints, get your dabs, get your weed, get all that stuff so we can get into it, so we can smoke. I'm supposedly supposed to have some special guests. I'm not sure if they're going to come through. I hope they do. If they do, we're going to have these debates and conversations. Other than that, it's just going to be me and y'all, you know? So, to kick things off, I think I'm going to have TYT kick things off. I like to hear them kick things off, and they always got something to say. So I'm going to let them break it off and let them start off my show.
Podcast, when he had a podcast with Apple. Now, Jon Stewart did luckily interview Federal Trade Commission Chair Lina Khan on The Daily Show recently and said the following. I wanted to have you on a podcast and Apple asked me or asked us not to do it. They literally said, please don't talk to her, having nothing to do with what you do for a living. I didn't think they cared for you is what happened, okay? Now, Lina Khan is definitely hated by the elite. She has been pretty effective in her role as the head of the Federal Trade Commission. She has been fighting.
Raymond.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to have other people come on to give them a minute.
All right, no, you good. I'm like, shit, I'm still over here and
monopolization.
Man,
yeah.
I got some messed up, just disturbing news like not even 5 minutes ago, bro. So give me a minute. I'm gonna join the live now, but I'm actually gonna come over in about 30 minutes, bro.
What disturbing news you get?
Fucking family problems, man.
That's why I left them.
Bro, I'm gonna come over and talk to you. I'm finna try to share this on my TikTok, bro.
So shout out to TikTok, everybody. But back to this.
Go ahead.
Back to this case where it says Jon Stewart says Apple asking him not to interview FCTC chairs. Are we really gonna let mainstream media tell us what to do? That's the big question. We can't be letting mainstream Apple, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. They can't be dictating us, telling us what to do with freedom of speech. That's taking away freedom of speech. So let's get more into it.
And these big mergers, and as a result of her being so active, it's actually prevented potential mergers from even coming up, right? So it's kind of had a chilling effect on monopolies. Now, with that said, Stewart said the last part sarcastically, so I should be clear about that. He also said that Apple wouldn't let him talk about what he describes as AI's false promise, like. What is that sensitivity? Why are they so afraid to even have these conversations out in the public sphere? Khan didn't really comment on Stewart's claim that Apple didn't want her on their platform.
So basically, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm getting this correct, if I'm really listening to this, AI is one of the biggest things that's going on out here in the world, and they trying to tell us that they don't want us out here talking about AI. And I have a problem with them explaining to us how they don't want us to talk about AI because AI did a thing. AI had put up naked pictures of Taylor Swift. Ladies and gentlemen, there are AI naked pictures of Taylor Swift. President Joe Biden did a prank call to another country, and it was AI involved. So with this AI problem, you do have problems. And if somebody want to go out there and investigate it to make sure that everything's okay, I think that we should be letting them do that. I think that's very important for us to go over AI and the problems and what it allude to. And that's what I got so far. And I just wanted to break that down of what I thought I was hearing out of this conversation.
But she did.
Hey, I just want to put this out there. I think Anna is cute. Don't get it twisted. I think she's very cute. Y'all, I just want to put that out there. But that nose.
You a creepy nigga, bro.
How?
You a creepy nigga. You like, no. Well, I can't say that.
Okay, I've been say what's creepy, that I like noses or that I'm not a nympho?
Hey, bro, be smooth, bro, be smooth.
Hey, my cousin, that's why I wish he'd join so bad, cause he just talking about, man, I'm gonna give me some cool down. I asked, I said, so you're a nympho? He gonna ask me, aren't you? No. No. But my thing is, and what I'm finna say about this, I don't think there's problem with us complimenting a feature on a person that you adore. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, can I tell you something though?
What up?
Like, it's not, it's not an issue with liking a specific part on a person. Me, I like feet. I don't know why. It's just the feet for me, bro. And if you got some ugly feet, bro, I'm going. Are you still a few steps away? No, I ain't gonna finish that. I'm gonna wait.
Okay, feet fetish is normal, but peep this out. I guess we're gonna go there real quick. The thing about fetishes is that girls would not admit this, girls have way more fetishes than guys. They do. Girls want. Let me break it down for you, so you can follow me, y'all. Girls like muscles. They like a guy with a big butt. They like guy that's a little chubby. They like guys with bald head. Some girls like guys with long hair, and you know what I'm saying. Some girls like the nappiness, but you reverse that and ask guys what we like. It's just we like certain features, and it's the certain. It's always the certain. It's the certain features. Feet, ass, titties.
So let me ask you this. Hold on. So let me ask you this. Do you think men should choose that what they like about a woman better, or what?
I think guys should look at the features of they like on a woman and go after it. Yes, because and it's statistically more guys look at women for as baby making situations. You know, I understand guys want to get a nut. It's natural. Men are producers. We produce this world. We populate the world. That's a man's job, to populate the world. You know what I'm saying? Women job is to nurture the world. Okay. You see the difference?
Yeah.
Of what we strive for. And then you got women. Women want to strive for almost the same thing as a man, but yet again, when it comes to certain situations, they can't strive no more. They can't go no further. Only a good 13% of women get into death-defying jobs that are considered death-defying. Okay, most women want to get into easy jobs. They don't want to work hard. They want to have enough energy to come home. If a girl had to do a construction site job for 10, 12 hours, you think she's going to come home and nurture the kids and cook and clean? Hell to the fuck nah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. I got two questions. My first question is, I don't mean to get off your podcast or nothing, man, but this shit just caught my attention when you said that. So let me ask you this. Why do you think females that actually have kids with males automatically assumes that the man that they make that child with have no rights? They got more rights because of the fact that they nurtured, they carried the baby.
That's a very good question. And to be honest with you, the only way I can answer that is to be honest. That mindset comes from the Democratic Party back in the late 60s when they told the females that we will hand you a government check to help you out if you get rid of guys in the home.
Hey.
And yes, the government literally went around and knocked on your door and handed you a check and said, we're going to make sure that there's no guys in this home. That's why you got more girls that are like, you know what? I don't need you. What you doing out there? You doing this, you doing that. When you can go back to African tribes, and this is what kills me about the black community, because the black community, if they go back to African days and they look at them tribes, men left the house, the hut, for weeks at a time. Weeks, not a day. This ain't 300. I know you know that movie. This ain't 300. We're Spartan. We just leave for a day. We come back. We fucking our wives and we leave. No. You wasn't doing that. Because what if you didn't catch no food? What if you didn't catch no food? Is you gonna come back to your home, your hut, with no food, no deer meat, no bear? How you gonna feed the kids? Huh?
Yeah.
And okay, let's reverse that real quick. If women went out and hunted and men stayed home, how long you would think it'd take women to come back with food?
Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Is you speaking from back in the day or these days?
I'm using both. I'm using back in the days terminology now. Now, what I just broke down to you, what I just, hold on, let me finish. What I just broke down to you. Go ahead.
Okay, now to answer your question, how long it would take a woman to come back with some food to feed the household? These days, if you really want to look at real life, it ain't gonna take them no time because there's always somebody out there that's gonna give it to them. Now, back in the day, hell no, it probably take their ass damn near 2-3 weeks to come back because not to be sexist or say women can't, women don't have the ability to really hunt like men. Reason I say that because a lot of women, they depend on the man to do it for them.
Oh, you're not allowed to say that. You can't say that. Democrats say that's sexist right there. That's right. Degrading. That's putting down.
You're right. I can't say that. Some women expect a man to do it for them. And you got them other women that will go out and go get it without no help, but it'll still take them longer than us. See, because we was born, we was born hustlers. We was born to provide.
Let me ask you a question. Let me follow up with a question because you said something that hit me. So, men and women both. Can men go out there and do it on their own without no help? And can women go out there and do it on their own without no help? Just surviving in life, period, point blank.
Me, I don't know. I want to hear what your other guest got to say because he looking like he got something to say.
Bully Route. Yo, what it do? Welcome to the show.
What's the word? Thank you for having me.
You know the question. Come on now. You hearing?
Hey, look, I'm just waiting.
Okay. Let me re-ask the question. Can men go out here and survive all by themselves with no help? And can women go out here and survive without no help?
Yeah.
Yeah, to which one?
Both.
With no help.
Like, what you mean, like by like no help first? My fault.
I mean, in general. In general, just like, hey, you wake up, you go to work, you come home, you feed, you have a problem with anything in life, even from a flat tire to a leaky faucet. What's up?
Me personally, I feel like you should explain your question more because me personally, yes, men and women can go out there and get it, but a lot of women, they will find a slippery slope to jump on to get their help. Us men, we can't afford to go sit out there and be like, can you help? We can't do that.
Shit on the board. Men can do that. Men do it today. And I hate to defend women like that, but I got to be honest.
Okay.
But yet again, I'm okay. Check this out, y'all. Go ahead.
I feel like nowadays, yeah, they can survive.
Yeah.
Both genders can.
Most definitely.
Back in the day, hell no. That's over with.
I'm going to tell both of y'all
but then
that.
Like, shit, I don't know, because, like, shit, like, wasn't it caveman and cave woman and shit?
Okay. In quotes, I feel you. But check this out, y'all.
Hey, bro, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but I'm only laughing because that's my nickname, Caveman.
Damn, that's crazy.
So check this out, y'all. Men cannot do it by themselves. No, they cannot. We cannot. Listen.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
You know what? Let me pause on my question, and I'm going to let you finish because I can't ask my question without actually hearing what you got to say. Go ahead.
I kind of figured that. So let me finish. Men cannot do it on their own. Men have never done it on their own. It's impossible. Why? Because there's always somebody got something that you need. So therefore you have to, what's the key word that we always say? Communicate. Or like we do in the hood, you network. So that's actually working with somebody else, period, point blank. Period. When it's all said and done, when you go to sleep, when you wake up the next day and you trade $1, that's working with somebody else. So therefore now, can you be one of those nerds and sit at home and just make money at home and exclude yourself from the world? Yes, that is possible. Can you go online and have your food delivered to you? Yes, that's possible, to where you exclude yourself from the world. Yeah, that's possible.
KD.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, you can do that.
KD.
But you're not. What up?
KD.
I hear you.
I'm just making sure because I ain't looking at the camera. You know you didn't answer your question, right?
I did answer my question. I'm saying no, men cannot do it by themselves, and women cannot do it by themselves either.
Okay, now you answered the question.
But I was breaking down the man part first. I want to clarify so people can understand why men cannot do it by themselves, because the simple fact of us networking. Without us networking, if you didn't network, you wouldn't work with nobody else. You would work by yourself, and then okay. But other than that, you network, so therefore you work with somebody. You handle something. You exchange something to somebody else. So therefore, you cannot work by yourself. It's kind of, the world wasn't even made to where you can deal with problems and situations by yourself.
Yeah, true. But let me ask you this. This goes back to what you said when you said that men can't survive, but women can.
I didn't say that.
No.
Women can't survive. Definitely women cannot.
What?
If men, hold on, listen,
sorry.
hold on. If men, let me say this real quick, and I'm gonna let you finish. I'm sorry, but if men cannot survive by themselves, women 100% cannot survive by themselves. Come on, man. Who you expect to put out a fire?
Okay, so now I don't remember or recall your exact words, but we was talking about men and women, and I think help. Okay, now women can go to housing just like a man can go to housing. They both can fill out the application. Both of them in the same situation, same amount of kids and everything. Who you think they're gonna get housing to first?
Women.
Okay. Now, do you think?
Okay, why? Hold on, no, don't go past that. But why? Let's go to the why.
I was just gonna ask. So why do you think they give it to the women first before they help a man?
Because women, I'm gonna say it like this so I can say it nicely. By women thinking emotionally and not thinking logically first, they need more protection. Women are easily manipulated. The most manipulated people on earth are women.
Okay, men and women easily to manipulate, but
what the key word I used? Easiest to manipulate are women.
But still, because they easily to manipulate, why do you think they get it way before men do? And
because they're easy to manipulate, so therefore you got to protect women first. You have to protect what produces on this planet. Hey, even though those guys out there are perverts, even though them guys touch on dudes and stuff like that, everybody understands that you have to protect women, because without women you cannot produce on this planet. Okay? You not popping shit out of
And women can't produce without a man. They can't. I don't care what you say, they can't. And reason I really fought that because I'm gonna use babies
so women can't go to the store and buy sperm.
Where that sperm come
You on
from?
mute,
Hold on,
Rio.
wait.
That's coming from a man.
Understandable. Understandable, but okay, hold on, listen. Hold on. Because I got to take over real quick so y'all can break this down. Can men tell a woman, can a man ask a woman to go to a store to go get sperm? Or is a man going to ask a woman to go to the store to buy sperm to get pregnant?
Yeah, if he shooting blanks.
Okay.
I was just
so
gonna
yet
say,
again. Okay.
I was just gonna say,
so
this motherfucking fishes ain't.
it's either yes or no.
Yeah.
It's either yes or no.
Yeah.
So
That's it, yeah.
my follow-up question to that is the guy that donated or whatever the guy that donated his sperm to the bank, if that woman is having problems raising that child, should that bank pay child support or should a man that donated his sperm pay child support?
Neither one.
Neither one?
The bank.
Reason I say that because you know what you getting your motherfucking self into when you go into that sperm bank. You know you don't know who the daddy is. You know for a fact you can't get child support from somebody you don't know.
So don't women know what they doing before they have sex?
Yep.
Unless
What's the difference?
But what if they get raped?
What if they get what?
What if they get raped?
That's different.
I was just gonna say, now that's different. Now on that behalf,
That's
whoever
different.
do that to a woman, I really think they ass need to be.
Do y'all understand that there's more men that get raped in America than women?
Yup.
Yeah, and you know that's crazy because I was gonna bring that up to your other host, bro. Like, I heard men say they been raped by women, and at the time I thought it was funny.
Yeah, you look like one of those that'll laugh at. Oh man, she raped you. No, you got taken advantage of.
Hey, all bullshit aside, most men that get raped, they actually like it. That's why they don't report it.
What?
Yeah.
Name one dude.
That's how I feel.
Fuck your feelings. Name a dude that actually said he liked being raped.
Okay, let me ask you this. Wait, let me ask you this. So, what's the percentage of a man reporting he got raped?
Reporting?
Yep.
There's more reports. If I'm not mistaken, dude said there's more report, but it's religious rapes than out of like ancestry rape.
Who is? Hold on, I gotta go.
JJ. All right.
All the way through
JJ. So, yet again, there are more. Unfortunately, there are more religious rapes that go down than like I said outside the door. So, documentary dudes standards of what they been hold, and we're not allowed to emotionally talk to people. Our wives or our loved ones is supposed to be the emotional coverage when we're weak and we're down and we're having a bad time, and we need to vent. That woman, that wife, that girlfriend of yours is supposed to be the woman that comes to you and do the things that you need done and comfort you and give you the strength to move on. I had a bad day at work or whatever going on when you have problems in life. That's what the woman is done. That's why it's called nurturing. That's why you hear these words when women are nurturers. That's part of nurturing, bringing a man up so he can go out there and do what he has to do and to provide.
I think that one 0906. Let me make sure. Hold on, KP.
Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, why I got them two on her, I do got another story I do want to discuss. I do want to break down. Shit.
Hold on, KP. I'm actually I have my phone up and I'm in the midst of trying to do something.
So one of my major topics that I got, so we can start getting into this show. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Is LSU versus Iowa, the basketball match. It was a very great go down. Women are exciting now. They're making headways and stuff like that. But it's this controversial talk about haters when you have done certain things in life. You out here and you out here. I just want to ask my special guest, my guest.
Yeah, I just changed it. It's 10:26.
What is up with this? Well, I can't ask you, Rio.
Just take off whatever it is you need.
I forgot you don't. But hold on, you have a daughter. If your daughter started getting into sports, what type of women would you want your daughter to look up to if she started getting into sports? Or, because let me leave the door open. Or would you not want her to look up to women's sports? You want her to look up to men's sports?
Women's sports.
You want her to look up to women's sports? Okay, cool. Yet again, what type of women would you want her to look up to?
Like my OG. That's the only woman.
Okay, don't none of us know your OG. Half my audience probably like, what is an OG?
Her grandmother.
I was just going to say, original gangster is what is OG.
Okay. And what type of woman is your mother? Because yet again, my audience don't know who that is. My guests definitely don't know who she is.
Strong-minded and very independent. And like shit.
What if I told you there's no such thing as independent women?
And why would you say that is what I want to know.
Right, because that's a lie. I didn't say it.
No, you have not.
I have.
You have
so
not.
Hold on, wait. So what do you call the independent woman?
No such thing.
And why you say it ain't?
Because we go back to the beginning of what we talked about. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody has put their hand out and asked for help from somebody. There's no such thing as an independent woman. Women cannot take care of themselves and family all by themselves. It's impossible unless they're a millionaire. And yet again, with the millionaires, they need help.
They became a millionaire off help.
Okay, you just answered that. I appreciate it. I just rest my case.
But you still, honestly, I kind of want to disagree with you on that. Where you say
you really want to disagree because you done heard women say it so much. Oh, I'm an independent woman. Okay, you did it by yourself. So who got you that money? Who got you that job?
Her hard work.
Who helped you? Who changed that tire when that tire was flat?
Your insurance.
No.
Who pulled up with the insurance when you called to change that flat tire?
I know females who know how to change the damn flat tire.
Okay, you know women that know how to do that. Okay, when that woman needed a babysitter, who helped them babysit? She did it by herself? She
The
remote.
government?
She did it remotely while she went to work and worked them 12
How you know
hours.
she got kids? How you know she got
I'm just
kids?
speaking for those. I'm just
How you
speaking
know
for
she got
those who
kids?
have. We speaking for women have kids. I'm speaking to those. I'm not speaking to women that are independent that don't have no kids, because the ones that don't have no kids, they really need help. It's going down. What's up?
What up, Capash? How you been, man?
All right.
This a crazy ass fucking show to jump in on. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, you did jump in on the weirdest part, and then
The
one of my guests got to leave. That's funny. He leave. Well, that's
damn,
funny. He need to
man.
hurry up and come back. He know he need to come back.
But
'Cause-
man, how you been, brother?
all right, how are you?
Man, another day.
Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. And the reason I'm bringing this up, y'all. The reason I'm bringing this up just before we go, I want y'all to hear this superstar right here. This superstar right here is a girl that's in college who has made more money than any other girl in college in history. She won an NCAA tournament last year. She has a chance to stay in college one more year and do it again and repeat and go real far. Real far. Okay. But to get on the stage like she did, knowing that she already won last year, this year she didn't win, she lost. And to say words like this.
Staying strong. Like, I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been threatened. I've been so many things, and I've stood strong every single time. And I just try to stand strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and like not be there for them. So I just want to always just know like I'm still a human. Like, all this has happened since I won the national championship, and I said the other day I haven't had peace since then.
She won a national championship last year. She hasn't had peace. Girl is one of the most electrifying females today. Like I'm telling you, the first week of the NCAA tournament had 1 billion people watching. That has never men's basketball have never done that. Okay.
You gotta look at the whole thing with women's college ball, though. They are
Uh-huh.
putting on more of a show than they ever have. I mean, the last time we saw women's basketball this exciting, Tennessee was at the top of their game.
Yeah, Tennessee, UConn.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. The last time I remember hype like this, it was Candace Parker, Maya Moore,
Yes.
and you know what I'm saying? Women who
Yes.
made name for themselves in college before they hit the WNBA. Now this girl right here, like I said, her, Kellen Clark, Juju. I finally seen Juju for the first time. No bullshit. I seen Juju play for the first
Good.
time, and I almost thought I thought I was looking at a senior. I thought I was literally watching
She's
a
a
senior,
freshman.
a freshman.
Hey, she got them. She got them motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
See, and
Okay.
I feel the same way about Caitlin Clark. I mean, you know who Caitlin Clark remind me of?
Who?
Pistol Pete Maravich.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at her ball handling. That the way she handles the ball, the way she drives the lane is identical to Pistol Pete. I mean, dude,
I'm not gonna. From all I have learned in the last 48 hours, I'm not gonna lie to myself when I say I wish Clark didn't even come into the WNBA. I wish he stayed in college one more year. Run this shit all the way. Run this shit back one more year.
Dude, I don't even think. Look, to be honest with you, I don't even think Caitlin's going to go to the WNBA. I guarantee it. She's going to take that offer from the Big Three. She's going to
You
make
know,
more money playing in the Big Three than she is going to be playing in the WNBA.
if now I'm not going to argue with you on that point, but I'm going to say this: if that happens, I do believe that the WNBA should still accept her. Like, look at her. We not gonna pass up you getting hurt in a Big Three, and you not come play for. Go ahead and make that $5 million, but come play for us. We still can give you this $200,000.
I mean, $5 million, dude. $5 million.
And like I heard, 13 games.
Yes, $5 million for 13 games, bruh.
I'm out
Ain't
there,
that less than the regular season?
nigga. That's less than you play probably in high school. Look at that. That's high school games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, could be. No, is that regular season games or is that with postseason?
That's just regular season. That's without the postseason. You probably playing at least 21 games. At least 21 games in high school, I hope. I ain't gonna shit on in high school.
Shit's changed since we was in high school. That's for damn sure.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
I'm
they
35
talking about-
and I'm broken for football, bro.
bro, they talking about putting AI and security cameras in schools to monitor schools.
To an extent, I could see where it would work, but the AI part's a little fucking scary.
I don't
Yeah.
listen here. I'm gonna say this jokingly first. I don't want no AI telling me that my kid is finna fail and gonna send me an email because it already done documented because my son don't pay attention in class.
I mean, God damn it.
But you see what I'm going with this.
I'm a dad, so I get that. It's like, God damn it, kid.
God damn it. And you know I don't use that language, so my Lord, I'm sorry for using that language. But you do not want an AI telling you or predicting, because that's what an AI is going to try to do. It's going to try to predict what the outcome of your kid is. My kid is in third grade. We're going to use third and fourth grade. And you trying to tell me my kid is illiterate?
That's like, I mean, that's like looking at us when we were tested for knowledge. We weren't tested for scores.
No. But I don't want the AI telling me that my kid don't know the square root. You know what I'm saying? Oh, your kid can pick up 1, 2, 3.
Hey,
Yeah.
KP,
Yes, sir.
I'm a father. My son in 5th grade. Reason I disagree with the AI being in school and cameras because half the people that's working at the school already giving you false information.
But that AI is not going to give you false information. It's going to give you my prediction. It's going to give you predictions of what's going to outcome. Like if somebody's getting bullied, it's going to send out a letter or a Hey, think about getting that email. Your kid is a bully. It's gonna be flat the fuck out. It's gonna be very blunt. Your kid is bullying this many kids at school. By the time it reach high school, it might want to shoot up a school. I mean, you don't want statistics coming home like that.
No. Like, hey, you better check your shit because somebody better come up here, go pew pew, and erase a lot of people.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog.
And I'm and on the real note about that, I'm the product of bullying. That shit, that's just no joke.
You get bullied?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I did too.
Hey, hold on.
I would admit this.
Wait.
On my live.
Hold on, wait. I
I
can't lie. I used to get bullied in like 7th grade, and then it was like, y'all ain't finna keep bullying me, bro. I'm finna lay these hands on y'all.
Well, that's how I ended up on the football team was because I laid somebody the hell out, and
Yeah.
one of the football
See,
players who bullied me was
y'all
pulling
got
me off.
lucky. Y'all got lucky. I had a super, and I love my mother to death. Let me say this because my mother watching. My mother watches my show, so let me say this first and foremost. I love my mother to death. But when I explain this, just understand I'm explaining my mother. But I had a super first class ticket to heaven, Democrat loving mother. So it
Oh,
wasn't no
love that.
fighting. Okay. My mama said bring the Bible to school and you pray for that child that wants to fight you. Okay. My mama would have pulled up in the station wagon with the whole Christian Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church talking about where he at. We finna pray for him. Okay, where the bully at, son? Okay, I couldn't
See,
even tell my.
that's where my smart ass would have been like, "Oh, okay, I'll take the Bible to school." And the next thing I know, I'm getting escorted out. What'd you do? Oh, I hit that fool with the Holy Bible.
Ooh, see, my mom would be like, "Thank you, Jesus."
I'd have been like, I made him repent. He got slapped in the face with a ficus.
Got backslide, but understandable, y'all. Like AI and what they're doing in technology and where it's going is going to be dangerous. It's going to be dangerous, and for y'all that got young, like
Do
I
you
don't
want
know.
Skynet? Because that's how you get Skynet.
Is you okay? Terminators. What we got another 20, 30 years before
It all
Terminator
started with
actually.
AI.
Who you think they're gonna blame it on Google or they're gonna like it was all Elon Musk's fault? See, Elon Musk. I'm like, hold on, Elon Musk didn't.
Like Elon had nothing to do with it. He tried warning us, bro.
See, he didn't want to take away freedom of speech. Y'all
Hell
did.
no.
But hold on, I have to bring this up to you. Elon Musk put a chip in a human being's head. He did it this year.
You ain't wrong.
He did it this year. He has done it. It has happened.
Wait, wasn't it for that dude with like a neurological disorder or something?
Yeah. He was already paralyzed or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he was paralyzed and something, and it was like,
But see, I'm not finna knock. Me personally, I'm flat out say I do not care about that. That's not the point to
right.
me. The point to me is it working? That's all I want to know. Is it working? I can't wait
If
till
we
the report come out so I can talk about it on my podcast. Is it working?
like everybody's dream world for AI is God, and I'm gonna go into with video games. I mean, you know me, KP.
Yeah.
You seen me talk about it on various streams. I think everybody's perfect idea of AI is Cortana from Halo.
Right.
That's everybody's like perfect AI, like the ability to do what Cortana does, minus the whole like she going crazy and everything. But everybody's perfect image is that, and it's like, nah, it. I don't think it will ever get to be that advanced, and if it does, I mean,
I'm not gonna lie to you. Mr. B said it the best. And I'm not gonna lie to you. If I hear something that's a good idea that sounds logical to me, even though it may be illogical to everybody else, but if it sounds logical to me, I'm willing to try and do it. And if I can put a chip in my head and know how to come up with $10,000 by the end of today and make it come real, I'm down to do it. And I think that I would actually have the surgery.
yes, pull out $1 million out of nowhere.
but just to generate it from out of nowhere. Like, hey, this happened, and let me start making money. Hey, let me start making money. Cause you know what I'm saying? I have ideas, like from my understanding with this streaming like I do, I'm supposed to have three to eight different streaming services. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to have the Burn Live for my medical. Then I'm supposed to have the Cannabis Conservative for my conservative group. And then I'm supposed to have the sports section to talk about nothing but sports and be constantly on all of this stuff all day to build up revenue for streaming. You know what I'm saying? If I want to become a streamer, that's the main way to do it. Mostly all streamers have, and I was on this a long time ago. If my family that I used to rock with back in the day realized of what I was trying to ask them, like I go on here, I do my political thing, somebody else go on here and talk about whatever the hell they want to talk about, give me a gamer on my, you know what I'm saying, different subjects, everybody touch whatever they have special on one page, and then, you know, to build revenue. Well, I wasn't even thinking about the money, I just knew how I wanted to build my page. I knew the ideal and the focus, and it's like everybody in my group wanted me to participate. I had people doing arts and crafts. Cool.
Yeah.
But why do I got to participate in the arts and crafts? I don't know how to draw. I can commentate. I can make jokes. Right. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. I don't mind doing that, stopping in and coming in. I would do that for the love of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? I can talk about and debate about anything. You know what I'm saying? Just like my friend, he's a gamer. He wants me to come in here and game. I'm like, I don't really game. I play sports. I can game, but I really don't game. You know what I'm saying? But I was sitting here while somebody else is gaming. Hey, I would talk about your game and make fun, make jokes, and bring up shit. You know, just whatever. I love gamers.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Man, I watched Grandpa the Sniper.
Oh, dude, I love that. Dude, that fool is so good. That fool is so good at what he does.
He's so good that he's scary about how he talk about the different sniper rifles and the dots and how he tell you, hey, you see that guy right there? Yeah. You come up Three clicks. I'm like, stop playing with that dude if he get out here for real.
And what's crazy is that dude was actually a sniper in the. I think he was like either Marine Corps or the Army.
He had to be.
He was. Oh no, he talks about it in one of his streams about about his time in the service. I can't remember which one he said it was, but he was in one of them. But he was a marksman.
I believe that.
Nickelodeon was kid every.
I believe that all day long. I'm just gonna have this weird shit playing in the background. I don't know why this weird shit be catching my attention, bro. Hey, dude be straight announcing this shit like it's Nat. What?
Like what?
I caught myself looking at this shit for like an hour one day. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, and what's crazy is that I've fallen asleep watching some of this kind of stuff.
I like the UK people that build a little world. What is it? Skylink? What is it? Skyline?
City Skylines?
Yeah, City
Skylines. That game is pretty cool. And then they turn around and then they just destroy it.
Hell yeah. Man, let me see if I can find us something to just stroll and look at real quick.
Well, I'm about to jump up out of here. It's 1:30 here and I need to go to bed.
I was gonna say I appreciate you stopping through. I be trying to go live. I be trying to go live earlier, but people don't wanna come live. Everybody wanna do all these late shows.
Yeah, normally I'm getting my kids to bed right around the time you want to go live that first time. So but no, you guys have a good one. It was good talking to you again, KP.
For sure, bro.
You have a good one, brother.
All right. Yeah. I appreciate you when y'all stop through. Y'all know I do.
No, you don't.
I be trying to get all of y'all to stop through. Now this, hey, yes I do. We're going to get back into this real quick.
And I've been so many things and I've stood strong every single time. And I just try to stand strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and like not be there for them. So I just want them to always just know like I'm still a human. Like all this has happened since I won the national championship. And I said the other day, I haven't had peace since then.
You know, just to see how the media ridicule her, went through our problems, but like this is my sister right here. And I'm so proud of her. Like the media, y'all, how they like to twist and call.
When she's talking about the media, for everybody, let me update y'all real quick because I know what she's talking about when she's talking about the media. She's actually talking about the first 8 games she didn't play because she so-called had bad grades and the coach set her down for her bad attendance. That's what she's talking about. I just want to enlighten y'all on that because I don't think nobody's going to actually bring y'all up to speed on stuff like that.
All of the villain and all of that, y'all don't know Angel, bro. And I'm just happy that I get to play with her. I get to be around her presence. Her energy is different. Like, she just make me a better player. She make me a better player, and that's what great players do.
So, Angel's preview.
Hey, look how these niggas got their head down, but looking like, what?
Said she's kind of had to embrace that real villain role that's been thrust upon her. But then
like
she seems very excessive and unnecessary.
Definitely.
For a 21-year-old college.
It's very odd.
So, Lexi, I ask you, do people really hate Angel Reese because of her on-court play style, or is there something deeper at play here?
Honestly, I have no idea. It's weird. I've already told y'all, the hate that women's basketball players get, specifically black basketball players.
Hey, you hear Gina? This is why I watched this show. This is why I wanted to break this down with you fellas. I hope y'all really paying attention because he like, let me rewind because y'all not paying attention. Y'all not hearing this. Y'all didn't see his reaction when he slapped his leg. Look at this nigga.
Honestly, I have no idea. It's weird. I've already told y'all, the hate that women's basketball players get.
Bruh. Hardaway.
What up?
Hardaway.
What up?
What that mean when you, bruh? What that mean when you do that?
Do what?
Watch this. You not paying attention? I'm gonna play this one more time for you, my nigga. I need you to really pay attention to this. Okay.
Really hate Angel Reese because of her on-court play style, or is there something deeper at play here?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Why you lying?
Huh?
Why you lying? He just
You know what that?
Tell the truth. Stop that line.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Oh, it's finna get good, y'all. It's finna get good.
It is on there.
It's weird. I've already told y'all, the hate that women's basketball players get, specifically black basketball players. No, it's weird. The comments that she gets has nothing to do with basketball.
She beat the person that everyone gave the crown to last year. That's what she's hated about. The girl that was going around taunting everybody. You got South Carolina, the girl about to shoot, she's waving her hand, turning around.
But that's Caitlyn doing it.
Caitlyn. So you had Caitlyn as this Michael Jordan figure last year, and she got beat.
How do you take 20,000 children in the middle of New York City without anybody seeing?
The person who beat her threw her own medicine in her face. And the people who were supporting Caitlyn didn't like it. Angel Reese rubbed the shit in everybody's face, and that's what it was.
But
I took the shit, and everybody's like, you can't do that to us.
It's still been extremely excessive.
But that's all it is.
But not.
That is competitiveness. That's what you talking about, competitive. Ain't that competitive?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he put it out there.
Hey, when you gonna take a break?
Right now.
All right, well, once you take a break, I'm finna come over there. I need to holler at you, bro.
Take a commercial. The commercial break is only a minute long.
All right, well, I can wait.
This nigga sleep.
Who? Your homie?
My cousin.
Yeah, your cousin. He sound like he out cold.
Cold. I had to say that just while we on live, just to put that nigga on Front Street.
I'm just gonna let you know that.
All right. Why would you come on live and go to sleep?
Cause he smoked that blizzy.
When I done told you, and I'm gonna tell you just like I told him. Like, I get a lot of views when he come into my show. Like, that's why I be asking him to come on to my live. You know what I'm saying? My views go up. So when they see that you up in here, they gonna see your name. They gonna see that you went to sleep when I called it out. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to see the comments in a couple of days. Back to this debate.
Not even from that fan base either. It's like random people.
That don't even give a shit about.
That don't even care about women's basketball, don't care about Caitlin Clark, don't care about Iowa, don't care about, college basketball.
Do not throw the stone and hide your hands. Do not do that, and then you better not come over here talking about, oh, you threw it at me first. We playing that victim. Don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Do that.
He just straight treated
Okay. One thing. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this flat out, and I'm gonna put them down. I'm gonna do a little close up for me. I'm gonna say it like this. For one, they do need somebody on there, on his show that can talk a little bit more tougher. I'm not discrediting her as a person who she is, but yet again, somebody to back up, somebody to talk that trash, somebody to give you that same fire that they are looking for as a female out there. Yeah. At least have two girls on her. Have somebody, because she be looking for support every rip on certain discussion. And now that these women are blowing up and we are giving them their props, I noticed that they don't throw her under the bus, but they set her up to where she has to defend all by herself because of a subject that she should argue a certain way, but she doesn't. She defends her females because, you know what I'm saying, the female power, like how y'all was trying to feel like independent women earlier. And you see what I'm saying? That's why I'm bringing this up. This is wild how all this stuff is a circle. But yet again, you see that. And you see me defending her. Like, man, I wish she had somebody to help defend her just so it'll look better as a argument or as a debate. You know what I'm saying? Because right now she's just getting swallowed.
Hold.
Don't do it, because you know we live in a society where this is a penalty of leadership. You're going to wear the crown. You're going to deal with the consequences. A villain, you live long enough to be the hero to see yourself become the villain. If you can't wear both hats, then you can't play the game. it's a hot kitchen. And you gonna cook up. You better be ready for the fucking flames because your fucking hands gonna get burnt sometimes. This is the part of it. If you ain't got no burn scars, you ain't really built for this shit.
And this is definitely the era of that.
You know what? I don't like that they did the interview like then. They should have at least waited 45 minutes because the crying, crying is because they lost.
They lost.
Yeah. That's not because so it created the victim voice.
Yes.
Right? Like when Juju's
she's clearly upset that they lost the game.
It has nothing to do with the media part of it. It's just
Juju's same boat.
Yeah, she's crying after the game.
They took an L.
Right, so that's the emotion of how much they invested mentally into the game. So I will wait until she had calmed down, got her shit together, then do the interview because right there she's already emotional because of the loss.
Right, so talk about the game.
Yeah,
but the media don't care.
Just talk about the game.
But we don't know what the questions are. We don't know what the questions are.
She's prompted in that the media's prompting her with those questions, and she's answering them. Obviously,
That's fine. I would have said I just want to talk about the game.
Yeah, exactly. At those points.
Yeah, so that's what I said. It was one of those when you're looking at it, you're like, we know who you are, and you're not the victim. Right? We know you're not the victim, but this is right after the game. You just lost. Your ankle hurt. You feel you didn't get to give the performance that you would like to. So you're most likely very emotional. So.
Oh yeah, she did foul out too, big bro.
She did?
Yeah, she fouled out the game. Cause she and I understand where they coming from. Cause bro, she was balling. Yeah. In the beginning, in the first quarter alone, bro, they was soon as she touched the ball, it was in the hoop. As soon as she touched the ball, she was in the hoop. It was shabba, 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 shabba. I was like, damn. So I get where he comes from.
Like you got lower.
Because you ain't, I don't know. I know I'm good.
It was the phone.
Huh? All right. Shout out to my Rumble group, YouTube. Y'all really holding down. Got some people up in here. Got some eyeballs. Appreciate the eyeballs. We just keeping it real. Talking about the LSU situation and how it go. Before the end of the day, I'm gonna be talking about this Diddy thing. I just heard about it. I didn't even gotta look for it, but yeah, we're gonna get back to this. Just a little bit, get a little deeper.
Putting a camera in your face at that moment in time is gonna get the victim role.
And she wanted to take the opportunity to clear up the bullshit with the haters. At least addressed it.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, I get it. You're addressing the fact that you've been going through some shit and it could have played a part in the fact that, y'all didn't make it through. But that's not the case. It's a team game. Y'all lost as a team. Y'all came here as a team. You didn't have this energy last year when y'all won. So when you win, the energy definitely changes when you fucking lose. You're going to lose, and it's going to be like, damn, we didn't show up. They played a better game. Salute to all of them. We're going to be back next year, or I'm going to go to the league, whatever it is going to be. Even for Flau'jae, she had issues with Angel.
Actually, she said that last year, too. I don't know what all the hate is about. Wasn't she?
What?
Angel. Wasn't she? Yeah, she was saying the same thing last year. I don't know what all the
Taylor win this and giving her the ring me and all that stuff.
You remember she won and she was still like, why is
That's like Cat Williams said, you need more haters.
You're supposed to want haters. So what is this whole thing about haters and what you're supposed to want haters?
Women
you're supposed
for real.
You're supposed to want haters. The women hate on each other the most.
That's what I'm saying. A lot.
What is it?
The criticism that she's probably talking about has nothing to do with hooping.
That's life.
That's life. I'm about to say that's life.
Life hate.
Okay, but that's odd.
But you put your life on a social media platform to be judged and criticized. That's what they gonna do. Just
okay, but she still has the right for that to bother her.
A lot of hate in the comments.
No, this is.
She has the right to be able to voice that though, because if you keep attacking her for things that have nothing to do with what y'all just watched or what y'all are cheering for or against, she has the right to be bothered by that.
You know what's so funny? In a sense, she is right? Where. Think about college basketball. Besides someone like Christian Laettner, who got hate as a college kid?
JJ.
A lot of
JJ Redick besides Duke. Other than that, when you became a pro is the first time. That's why pros are so sensitive, because from a child all the way to the pro, they was never really criticized for much. They were always praised.
And the ones that were, social media wasn't really a thing yet.
And that's the bigger issue now. You got social media, so you got somebody.
Random people.
So she has to become a pro now.
She can escape it as much as she wants to, but if
so we need
people
better
are...
people that can teach the youngest then with the way social media is.
You need people to stop being so fucking weird and hateful on the internet.
No, it's not.
I mean, that'll never happen.
But how would y'all have handled it when, you know what I'm saying, if you had social media?
I'm about to tell you right now. So when the article came out my third year and they asked me about preparation for Carolina, I said playing at Carolina is like being in jail. Got killed because my comments were taken out of context. It's a preparation. I'm like, I'm ready to go to the league. I'm treating this as a step, as like a bus stop. This is a stop in the journey. So when she talk about hate, and I hear people talk about hate, like there are certain players that dealt with hate to a certain extreme, and then there are players who had to deal with the shit in real time, every game, where you see your fans turn against you.
Who?
Okay, but that has to do with like...
In college?
In college.
That's basketball shit.
But what I'm saying is...
But how did that affect you?
I had to put it in the back of my mind. I had to literally ignore it. I'm on the message boards. I'm on the forums. I'm reading this shit in real time.
That's where the hate came from back then, pre-social media, right? You had the fan boards and message boards, and she was super nasty.
Yeah, but like now you can't even do what you want to do.
But can you say you had tough skin? Because you literally hate North Carolina.
Yeah, I hate them because I have reason to, not because of the fans, not because of the ridicule. It's personal, it's internal. It ain't got nothing to do with the fans. I love the fans. Because I know what comes with the good and the bad. When you play great, they love you. When you play like shit, man, get him out of here. Yeah. So you know what happens? Don't play like fucking shit. Not around here. Yeah. You can't afford it. In New York Knicks, you can't play like shit up there.
That's the point I'm trying to make. She's not talking about basketball-related things that are being said to her constantly.
Well, she's putting her life on social media, and that's the.
So you're not supposed to do that?
Listen, if you put your life on social media, I'm gonna say whatever I want.
You know what it is.
Everybody gets that.
But on the other hand, y'all like, well, she has this great brand and she's building her brand. How are you supposed to do that without social media now?
You have to ignore the criticism.
Because I'm an expert at social media, right? She has to. This is all hoopers. Right? You have to understand, 10% of the world is going to love you no matter what you do. 10% of the world is going to hate you no matter what you do. How you play with the 80% is the people who are commenting, those are the 10% that hate you.
Yeah.
Right?
No matter what.
Who gives a fuck what anyone thinks, right? I don't know what people say in my comments. I like it and I thumb it up.
Yep.
Gilbert, you're gay, like thumb. Your kid's ugly, like thumb. I don't give two shits what you say because it don't matter. What you're saying don't matter because it's not. We both know it's not true.
Right.
We both know I'm not ugly.
Okay, but she's also 21 years old.
Yeah, Gilbert.
No, but it's still like when he said reading.
I would say the last like 3-ish years was when I finally was like not bothered by things that were commented.
How long did it take you to get there?
It took me a long time.
Everybody on this couch gets hate. I've gotten death threats.
Course, bro.
I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? Like,
get the worst of it.
And I see how they come at you.
But y'all don't get comments like we be getting.
What you mean? What you mean? Please explain.
Like, y'all don't get like hypersexualized online for being feminine and being a woman.
We get the opposite. We get the homosexual shit.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, shit, y'all call it sassy every minute.
Yeah.
And nigga sassy.
You sassy.
Okay, but that's true or false. You're gay or you're not gay.
I got booty and balls in my comment section.
You're either you are or you're not. Like that's.
It's the same on the other side. Either you sexy or you ugly or you're not.
See, this is the part where I want to take over and say, like, y'all gotta understand that man gets sexualized by other men. We don't like that. Women get sexualized by men. We get sexualized by men. I'm an ugly dude on social media, And I always getting some of the weirdest people in my comments talking about what they would like to do and like weird stuff like that. You don't understand, like, women, guys get them nasty comments, them off perverted comments, those come join my frat, what I can do, I will pay for your whole trip comment. Men get that too. It's maybe not the same to you, but it's the same to us because we hear what you're saying. We be like, yep, I got a nasty comment in my comment section too. I got a personal person that find me out of nowhere to DM me some weird ass stuff. Or they always put me in some weird ass group talking about, hey, we like doing this and this and this and this. Don't nobody always want to be part of that weird stuff.
Gotta be this nigga sitting out here, nigga. I'm like, whose car is that? They like, this nigga came in with a bonnet, nigga, and then when that car, I said, that nigga probably.
We don't want to hear none of that and stuff like that. People out here be wondering why they think that they're women and they don't hear these nasty things and guys don't hear nasty things. Are you crazy? Guys hear nasty things too. We do. Quit playing. And they're letting you know that they do. They like, hey man, we hear it too. We see it too. We recognize that too. I'm like, shit, yeah. This is why I say, man, she be needing, most of the time, bro, she be needing somebody else to help her out up there. Because some of the things that she be saying, she be getting killed, murdered over. If somebody can just help her out, for real. Yes, I want to get into this next subject, y'all. Why I got some eyeballs up in here. So y'all, did everybody heard the allegations, the literally allegations of what P Diddy has been going through, and so Suge Night has reached out and put his little 2 cents in. And I'm going to let y'all hear what his 2 cents in, and I'm going to give my comments, and we're going to go from there. Suge Night in jail. That's crazy.
Life is in danger. Urges Diddy to turn himself in, okay? And I listened to this recording. I don't know if you guys did or not. He's doing 28 years in jail, just so you guys know, Suge Night. And Suge Night goes all the way back in the 1995 award ceremony when he said, if y'all want to be part of a, label that the owner doesn't need to be in every single video.
All up in the videos,
Hey,
at the Source Awards.
Come to death row.
Yeah,
come to death row, and he says that, right? If you want to play the clip with what Suge Knight just said on the recording, Rob, I think you, if you can play just that clip right there, go for it.
Everybody been talking about the Puffy situation.
Oh, Rob, you can't do it. You can't do it, Rob.
Come with me.
So let me just read this. Knight said he prays for Diddy's kids, but also blasted the mogul for giving hip-hop a bad image. I'll tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger because you know the secrets. Who's involved in a secret little room you guys are participating in? The 58-year-old Knight said, he added, they're going to get you if they can. Knight noted that he turned himself in to face his charges, and he thinks Diddy should do the same. Sometimes you got to face the music. That's most of the time. Knight also insisted that Diddy would face serious trouble if he ends up in prison. You got to make a decision when you go to prison. You're going to be standing up pissing or squatting, sitting down pissing. Knight said before warning Diddy not to use his nickname Brother Love in prison. Got to give this guy some
oh my. Well, listen.
Yeah.
Do you think, is there any bigger enemy, choose your enemies wisely, than Diddy has with Suge Knight? Suge Knight is the Diddy of Death Row Records. So we talked about this on previous podcast. In the 90s, the biggest beef in America was the East Coast, West Coast rap. So when Suge Knight is talking and giving friendly advice to Diddy, just be careful where you get your counsel. He does not have the best intentions for Diddy.
You got overlays on this Combs issue, right? Because it's taking on a cultural component about.
Yeah. This is Wes Watson.
Down here at Pura Vida by my pad, right into the man right here.
What's up?
Miami's like that. Yeah. It's a movie. down here
Okay,
at.
go to 50 Cent's Instagram, but go ahead, Vinny.
So Mo, what do you think about the aspect of a lot of people, and not just on?
Man, when you out here getting information from Diddy, when you out here getting information from Suge Night, Snoop Dogg, people that been in this industry for a very long time, UGK, Uncle Luke, Master P, these people that's really been in the game, really doing their thug thizzle, you kind of got to sit up here and listen and take heed at what they're saying. This Diddy shit, this Diddy situation, y'all, is getting very, very, I don't know, I wouldn't say dangerous. Everybody can't help but talk about it. It's like, you just can't help. You have to discuss what's going on. People have to see the next thing, and man, and it's all over money from my understanding and how I look at it. And I'm, like I said, I'm on the outside looking in. It really sounds like they're just over money. Like they just want money. They don't want him to go to jail. They just want him to pay a lot of money. And then, so when they pay a lot of money, then they can tell the people, hey man, come get this money from Diddy. And Diddy go out there, make some more money, make a whole lot of more money. Then they're like, oh, Diddy, I got some more allegations on you. That's what's going to end up happening. And I'm not trying to even say I'm predicting it or anything like that. I'm just saying that's just weird. We got breaking news. Breaking news. Hold on.
Earthquake in a quarter of a century hits Taiwan, and tonight the damage caused by the 7.4 quake is extensive.
Buildings collapsed, others heavily damaged. Landslides inundated homes, and tsunami warnings have residents on alert. Aftershocks continue to rock the region.
KTLA Samantha Cortese joins us live from the KTLA News Center with the stunning developments. Sam.
Sharon, Micah, these videos are astounding to look at. New tonight, though, Japan lifted tsunami warnings. But in Taiwan, local news reporters now say 4 people have died in that earthquake. Newscasters on air as a 7.4 magnitude quake rocked the island of Taiwan. The shaking began at about 8 a.m. when people were up and moving, and took plenty of video of the trembler and the aftermath. The shaker rocked the Taipei metro, and people on this bridge were swaying as traffic came to a standstill. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, the epicenter was located about 11 miles southwest of Hualien City. Public camera footage shows the earthquake shake Liu Lake in Hualien County. As seismologist Lucy Jones explains, magnitude doesn't tell you the damage. The shaking depends on magnitude and proximity to the fault, and Hualien is right on it. But even cities far south of the epicenter saw significant movement.
Taipei's built on a big bowl of sediment, just like Los Angeles. And just like shaking a bowl of Jell-O, that can amplify the shaking. So it's something that we worry about for Los Angeles.
There was a 6.5 magnitude aftershock and dozens over a magnitude 5.
When you have a lot, like you do in this situation, that tail can be very long. And felt aftershocks will probably continue for years.
About 350,000 people live in Hualien. That's, by the way, about the size of Riverside. Again, the death toll is currently at 4. Dr. Jones says prior earthquakes strengthened retrofitting and building codes. So many of these urban areas can withstand the shaking. As you saw in the videos there, a lot of swaying, and that's on purpose. In the News Center, Samantha Cortese, KTLA 5 News.
Sam, thank you.
That's crazy. Crazy. Anybody want to move to Taiwan? They got 7.4 earthquakes out there, boy. It's going down. Yeesh. Nah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh man, I gotta cover this. What's going on in Dalton, Illinois?
38 years. Have you ever? One time. Not one time.
Or
Yet another
Dalton,
surprise for residents of
Illinois.
South Suburban Dalton who now say they can't get into their own village hall. This after some residents were locked out of a village board meeting last night.
The village is blaming safety concerns, but residents are pointing the finger at embattled Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Tonight, our Dane Placco has the latest controversy from Dalton.
And then I went to reach for the doors. You can't go in. Wait a minute. No offense. Y'all do know this is a government building.
Dalton resident Cheryl Hill used her cell phone to document what happened when she tried to get some paperwork at Dalton's Village Hall last week.
So what you mean? Why people can't come in there? Yeah. Why people can't come in there?
New security procedures went into effect last week, the village says, in response to threats against controversial Mayor Tiffany Henyard and village employees. It used to be the Dalton residents who needed to take care of a bill or a license perhaps would walk in the main entrance right here, and then they would go into this common area where you'd see the service desks back there, but now it's all blocked right here.
Excuse me?
Now residents have to talk to a security guard behind a window in the vestibule and conduct their business in that small, cramped area.
Young lady showed up earlier this morning, went in and was totally upset. She had no idea that she could not go into the building, just the foyer, had to do her paperwork standing outside in the rain.
We are being treated as the resident, I say we, as though we were in prison in our own town, in a place where we pay taxes.
That message of exclusion amplified last night when about 25 Dalton residents were locked out of a village board meeting as those inside blasted Henyard during public comment.
I wouldn't trust this woman if she stood on a stack of Bibles and had her tongue notarized. Not a damn thing she says comes out her mouth is true.
The meeting ended early when 4 opposition trustees walked out, saying there was ample room for the crowd and refusing entry to all would violate the Illinois Open Meetings Act.
The meeting was adjourned because we have to have enough space, so we have to. The Open Meetings Act requires that that we have enough space for everybody to get in.
As you just saw, is chaos amongst our 4 trustees. They didn't come here to handle the business. They came here to do a political theater stunt, which you just saw.
As for the decision to lock the doors on Village Hall, a Henyard spokesperson blames, quote, threats of violence as a result of the continuous misinformation portrayed by the media and internet bloggers who are using Dalton as a means to generate ratings and revenue. Our staff and elected officials have received several disturbing communications via emails, social media, phone calls, and visitors from across the country. As such, our security protocols have changed. But residents we talked to believe the mayor is hiding behind a security threat to keep them out of her business.
Because she have a lot of things she have to hide. She have to account for the money that's being spent.
In Dalton, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
Every week, that lady's in something. Every week, that lady into something. Into something, she do something. She can't sit down. She always having some problems. It's just crazy. It's crazy what you go through when you go through because you put yourself through stuff. And the whole crazy part about all of that is, man, you got taxpayers' money. That's the crucial part about all of that. You got taxpayers' money. That's it. You dealing with people that got taxpayer money and have to, what? Can't get to the resources? Crazy. It's crazy. It's ludicrous. Ben Shapiro weighs in on Daily Wire's fine. So he went on to Megan. What's her name? Yeah, I know we've been covering the Candace thing. What's her name?
Far-right extremists are attacking.
I want to see this before we cover it. Because this is why Candace Owens going to go out and tell her little story. I guess they are just going to make money. Megan Kelly. I know it was something like that. So the only way I can play this through them.
Recent departure of Candace Owens. I know it's a subject that you probably don't want to discuss, but I would be remiss. She left. It made tons of news. The right loves to eat its own, so they loved this. You know, either Ben's bad or Candace is bad, but somebody's bad, and we love it. It's like the right likes to eat the left, and they love to eat their own. They have absolutely no instinct for like self-preservation over on the right or like keeping their own coalition together. It's kind of interesting to watch. But I'm sure that whole thing was rather unpleasant. It's now spun into a debate about whether the Daily Wire is pro-free speech. The accusation is you are until it comes to Israel.
Megyn Kelly asked Ben Shapiro about the ouster of Candace Owens from the Daily Wire. And as you can see, Shapiro's support for free speech was called into question due to this line of questioning that you're about to hear Ben respond to. Now, was this about censorship? Was it about something more? Was Ben Shapiro the one behind all of it? Well, let's hear how he responded to Megyn Kelly, and then we'll unpack it all.
What I will say is that we have a wide variety of positions on Israel right now inside the Daily Wire. Matt Walsh obviously is another one of the hosts at the Daily Wire. He and I wildly disagree about what America's Israel policy should be. Matt is much more isolationist. He basically believes the United States has no real interests in the Middle East, and thus the United States should not be providing material support to anyone, including the state of Israel. Matt obviously is well within the sort of group of hosts that we have here at the Daily Wire. So clearly whatever is going on is not about Israel specifically. That's really all I have to say about it. As far as the free speech of it, as I've said before, the Daily Wire is a publisher, not a platform. I would never call for anyone to be ousted from an actual platform, X, YouTube. Even people who are, I think, absolutely horrific human beings, I've never called for any of them to be ousted. In fact, I've called for them to have their accounts restored if they've been banned. That's not the same thing when it comes to publishers. Publishers obviously have to decide what sort of things they wish to pay for the publication of, and when it comes to hosts and publishers parting ways, obviously there'll be a non-meeting of the minds. That's pretty much all I can say on that.
So he was asked similar questions during an interview with Piers Morgan. He was a little more reserved there, and let's just get this out of the way, Jen, because I think it's important. Part of the reason why he's reserved and isn't specifically commenting on Candace Owens is because he doesn't want to face the defamation lawsuit. Let's keep it real.
Pausing here to deliver some honest truth as we do in our Let me tell you, I'll into it in a sec. But the main one is litigation reasons. So when you let go of an employee, especially one that's on air like that, they're itching to sue you. And the minute he says, well, there's a difference between Israel supporting it or being against it, and then the current government and supporting or being against Jews in general, Jewish people, and that's anti-Semitism, boom, defamation. You just called me anti-Semitic, not a breach of contract, defamation, blah, 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 blah. So Shapiro's in a super tough spot there. He really can't even defend himself because it'll add to the potential litigation that they might have. Would Candace Owens do that though? Just sue him even though she's not anywhere near right to get more money? Of course! So I don't know that she's gonna do it. I don't have any inside information, but I would be shocked if she wasn't threatening that and Shapiro and Daily Wire weren't concerned about that.
So look, I have a lot of mixed feelings on this. So let's start with the free speech absolutist, statements coming from the right wing for a few years now, several years now. No one's actually a free speech absolutist. I don't believe anyone who says that they are. Because
doesn't make any sense.
Because the second someone engages in speech that hits your Achilles heel or something that you're like very, very invested in, very sensitive about, all of a sudden free speech doesn't matter. Okay.
Of course.
Free speech absolutism. I have yet to see anyone genuinely practice that, live that kind of lifestyle, and prove themselves to be a free speech absolutist.
And not only that, you shouldn't. Okay. Yeah. So look, guys, I mean, obviously there you got the spectacular examples like
that man right there be kissing so much butt so his host don't leave. I just wanted to hear what Ben Shapiro had to say about Candace. Becoming good friends to enemies real fast, real quick. That's so suspect, bro. Trump stopped their plan once again.
There's an absolute mountain of evidence supporting the finding of fraud in this case. It is possible, and I would say now it looks likely, that the appeals court will lower that award down from $464 million down to something that I still hope is going to be north of $175 million. We have to remember something here, Michael. Every dollar that Trump is being asked to pay now is a dollar he shouldn't have been lent.
Prescott trade. Rumors. Oh my God.
Debit cards for migrants compared to New York City welfare benefits.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me so much. Y'all are the most beautifulest fans I have ever had in my life. One day we will grow, but until then, we're gonna keep doing this show because we love what we do. Until next time, have a good night. Peace.